Right guys, let's get Tracy the Coast Walker back. I am getting ready for my talk tonight. Let's get the kit on. Let's see if my skirt still fits me after not walking and chunking around. Give me 1 minute. Let's get myself ready. I'm listening to Just Be by Paloma Faith. Let's get myself sorted out. Get the glasses off a minute. There she goes. It's on. Let's get my t-shirt on. See, I'm still here. Tracy the Coast Walker. Get her tucked in. Getting ready to go to my talk tonight in Poundbury. I'm not quite Maggie Moon, but I got some strong legs. Hi Maggie Moon, in case you see this. Right, let's get my colourful cardigan on. My colourful thing. And what is the one thing I can't live without? It's been thousands and thousands of miles with me. Let's get it. My 50p hat. If I dig in my handbag and I can't find this, I get really, because it's like a security blanket to me. So my hair's a bit of a mess, but we'll get this on. Getting ready. I'm getting picked up at 6 o'clock. So I thought I'd have you see me getting ready. Still here. Right. Let's get I decided to put my Scarpa boots on. They're completely worn out, but I couldn't afford to get another Scarpa pair. But I've got a caramel pair at the moment. But this is how many miles they've done. So we're going to get these on. Get those on. Now my skirt, when I was in Scotland, I went into a greengrocer's, a butcher. And the Irish comedian that was the butcher in West, what was it called? I can't remember. Anyway, he said, "Are you looking for some early morning sausage, pet?" And I said, "No, I'm vegetarian." And as I went out the door, my skirt went in the air, but it's got shorts underneath, so it's got pockets. So he said, "Oh, pet, it's a good job you got shorts under there. I would have seen your underwear." So, getting ready for my talk. And what I'm going to say when I get to my talk is every single one of us is on a journey. Nobody's journey is better than the other person's journey. We all have a journey. Maggie Moon has a journey. I have a journey. And my mom had a journey. And I'm going to mention my mom. My mom's name was Monica Jennifer Hannum. And she couldn't cope with life, but she produced 3 beautiful girlies, and one of them is going to be talking tonight about her mad life. But anyway, let me see if I can get my backpack on without tinkling. There we go. Oh no, I got to pee. I got to pee. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. I can get it back on. It doesn't weigh as much as it normally does because it doesn't have food and water in it. So there we go. There we are. With my RNLI thing. So I've literally got to get my big girl panties on tonight, because I'm going to be talking to a group of women that I know nothing about. And where's the remote? Turn this off. There it is. I was joking, I really didn't need to pee. So I'm going to be talking with a group of women I know nothing about. And I'm a little bit nervous, but all of us are on a journey, and this has been my journey, and yeah, so hopefully it'll turn out to be a really good evening, and it's nice to have my kit on and my skirt on. Yes, so I'm going to read you 2 poems, and you can tell the difference between the 2 poems, between the first one, which I wrote in the beginning of my journey, and the other one that I wrote as I was going through. And I know I have this thing about big girl panties. Right now it's big girl pee panties because my bladder's a bit damaged. But I wanted you to see if you could notice the difference between these 2 poems. So I'm going to read them to you. I also want to say that the RNLI have been absolutely incredible to me, just absolutely wonderful, 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 all through my journey. And as you know, the sea is my happy place, and they have done so much to try and rescue so many people over the winter, and they're still out there every single day. So hopefully, if some people can put donations in later, or on my Just Giving page or something, I can sell some more calendars. But this is why I do this journey, not just for my own mental health and helping all of you, but also obviously because the RNLI is there in my happy place along the sea, keeping me and everyone safe. And so it's not just about a journey and raising money for the RNLI, it's about so much more. And so I always had this thing about big girl panties and stuff. So this one I read to a wonderful woman who was actually on Castaway 2000. She was actually on it. Hello, Trish. Anyway, I met her in one of the Orkney Islands. Right, I'll keep her privacy. Elastic and lace. Some of you have heard this a lot of times. When the elastic in your big girl panties has been stretched right to the core, and no matter how much you pull them up, they drop down to the floor, it's time to take them off and go bareskinned for a while, so you can have some you time and remember how to smile. Because it's okay to feel overwhelmed by life's up and down motion as you search within yourself to find that secret potion. To take away your hurts and doubts and wipe away those tears, bare-skinned, wild hair, feral, entwined within the fears. The fears that kept you grounded, preventing you from moving on, this inner demon inside of you telling you you're wrong. You're wrong to breathe, you're wrong to stop, you wish you could turn back the clock. To the day the elastic in your panties hugged firmly around your waist. Life was a bit calmer then, and you were in a happy place, in a better place. And try as you may to get that black back, the rain clouds open and the sky is black. But a rainbow appears to give you hope. Amazed by the beauty, you think, I can cope. While laying on the sand next to the sea, staring at the sky, you say, this is me. I'm real and I'm raw, and I tell you my tale of a woman on the coast of heaven and hell. The good times, the bad times, right down to the core. No fake fabrication, but emotions and more. Because masks suffocate you, and they hide what you're feeling. Take it off, rip it off, share what it's concealing. Get up, stand tall, and buy new knickers of lace, and get that smile back on your face. And that was written when I couldn't cope, when I was crying every night in my tent, and I was missing my ex Pete, and I was missing my life and my job, and I cried, and that poem came out of me. And then later on, when I had a bit more humour and a bit more strength, this one is called New Panties. I'm going to be reading some RNLI poems tonight too, guys. I bought myself some new panties. They're not from M&S. They came from Risky Ann Summers, and they go with my floaty dress. Last year I wore my big girl panties. The elastic was stretched to the core. I coped with the things that were thrown my way, but now I want to explore. A new year, new beginnings, and let the wind blow through my hair. I want the rain to hit my face and make myself aware of who I am, this woman, free spirit and brave heart. I looked at myself in the mirror and I knew I had to start. Believing in myself, roll up my sleeves and say, I'm going to live 2026 in a very different way. No looking backs, no could have beens, a brand new day awaiting. Open my eyes, wear no disguise, and no more hesitating. To believe in myself, not sit on that shelf, waiting for dreams to come true. Create my own story, dance in the glory, smile, laugh, and love and renew. The spirit in me, so wild and free, reaching out, ready to explore the pathway ahead, never to dread the closing of yesterday's door. So, those are a couple of them, and I have my bag of calendars and sea glass, and at 6 o'clock, a lovely lady's going to pick me up. I think her name's Donna, and we're going to head down to Poundbury for a lovely talk and a meal with Live, Laugh, Love ladies. Sally runs the group. It is absolutely fantastic. Look them up on Facebook, look them up on the internet. And remember, we are all on a journey. And be kind. Anyway, so I'm ready, and gonna tie my laces and get my strong legs walking a little bit today. And I didn't just almost tinkle on myself just now. I was just playing with you. Anyway, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. Catch up with you later. And I'm going to carry on listening to my music while I get ready. In fact, I'm thinking I'm going to put on that beautiful song, Caledonia, and followed by Bee's Wing, about a wild woman in Ireland. She was a bee's wing. I can't remember the words. Like a fox got in her headlights, there was animal in her eyes. Beautiful song. Anyway, she's back. She's not walking very far today, but at least she's back. So, good to see you guys, and I will catch up with you later and let you know how it all goes. Oh, I'm going to talk to you too about a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful gift that Northlink Ferries offered me this winter for January. They have offered me a wonderful gift, and I want to talk to you about it. So over the next couple of days, I'll tell you about it. I might not be able to accept their gift at the moment because I've got appointments and everything, but I'm going to tell you about it because it absolutely really made my day when I heard from them and how kind they were to me. But there's always a thing called a rain check, so maybe what they've offered me I can do at a later date. Anyway, lots of love, guys, and have a good rest of the day. And remember, we're all on a journey. Get your big girl panties on, get your boots on, and get walking on your journey. And don't let anyone tell you that your journey's better than theirs, or they're better than you, or anything like that, because we're all special in our own way. Take care. See you later. Bye.